Hello there, Internet. Thank you so much for joining me in this other press workout here. I'll do a quick summary and then get into my topic du jour. So started with my military press. I did 87 pounds for my first set of 4. The next set I did 91 pounds for a double, and my third set I did 77 pounds for a set of 9. Then I did incline dumbbell press. My first set, I did get the 45-pound dumbbells, but only for a set of 5. I couldn't get the 6th. Then I did 40 pounds for 9, and then a drop set to 30 pounds for a set of 10. Then I did, I did behind the neck press with my Viking press machine. So if you're one of those people that likes to fearmonger, danger, danger, exercises will hurt you, please look away during that part, because I really like how that feels and I don't want to stop doing it. So I did that. I also think obviously it's a very comfortable thing for me. I have decent shoulder mobility and it's comfortable because you don't have to move your neck forward because a bar is in the way, because there's a separation between the handles. So it's kind of the perfect way to do it. I might even prefer doing that direction than facing the other way. So I did that for a couple sets. Then I just did some of my rear delt cable stuff, some lateral raises. I think that's everything. So what am I talking about today? I feel like I don't have enough time because I guess I didn't. This workout was too quick to have enough footage. But now I'm just wasting even more time. So I was watching a Will Tennyson video like I do every single day of my life. And yes, I have watched every video. And I sort of feel like now I have to get into repeats because I don't have enough to watch. But it is Sunday. Sometimes he releases them on Sundays. Most of the time, it's every Sunday. I might be okay. Anyway, so he's talking about body dysmorphia. So this video is a couple years old, and I just started watching it. Truth about body dysmorphia. And it really made me kind of think about the topic a little more, because I would say for sure I used to have it in my 20s and stuff, maybe going into my early 30s, just so obsessed. All I could think about was physique this, physique that, and it took up my entire mindset, just from waking up to daily activities. It was all consuming, and it was the only thing that mattered. And of course I was also at the extreme end of just never being good enough, not being lean enough, never having the exact muscle development that I wanted, especially beating myself up because of being really crooked and stuff. So I would obsess over that, because my upper body would always look really crooked to me in the mirror. One of my shoulders was always bigger than the other, and a lot of stuff like that. And I just it was just all consuming. And so I definitely used to have it, of just constant state of extreme dissatisfaction that would take over time outside of the gym. It's one thing if you're thinking about it while you're working out. It's another thing if you're thinking about it doing every single thing in your whole life, trying to enjoy the day with your son at the frickin' Fort Edmonton Park or whatever, and you have to be thinking about your shoulders being crooked. It was very extreme. I can't say that I'm that way anymore. I will say that I certainly do not think that I look like I lift in real life. So this to me, and again, something else that I was thinking about, when I see my videos, when I make my videos, it's as if to me I am watching someone else, because I can accept, okay, I look like this in these videos while I'm working out, but to me I do not look at all like this in my regular everyday to-day life. I would assume that the majority of people that would see me would have no idea that I work out. Not that that matters. It's not I think, the whole world needs to know I do this because I'm so important for doing it. I don't think that. It's just how I think. As a matter of fact, this is just how I don't think people would have a clue that I lift in real life. And that's the reality. I don't know if that's still a touch of body dysmorphia. I don't know. It's, feeling you think, this is awesome. I look so pumped. My muscles are full, whatever. That's such a cool feeling, and I like how that looks, but it goes away right away, and that's a bummer. And then I just think, I don't think I look like I lift in real life. That sucks. But I mean, it could also just be how I present myself. I'm very sloppy. I'm very lazy with my appearance in real life. I've also, I guess, just to be truthful, is I've completely like given up on like attracting someone or being in a relationship or like having feelings for anyone, like dating, just like I've completely 100% given up. And I have given up months and months ago. And so it's just kind of like I'm in my sloppy era and like just my true, like, I don't give a crap about my appearance era. So I think like that could be part of it too, is that it's almost like I go out of my way to be as like sloppy and unattractive as possible. Not, I don't know why. I think it's just like I just don't care and I don't have the energy to like do anything about it. And I wouldn't necessarily say like that's depression because I don't really feel that way. I just feel like I don't want to care. Maybe it's just because I put so much effort and energy into caring for so long that I'm like completely drained of that. And there's absolutely no like resource of that at all left to tap into. And so it's like 100% like just done. And I mean, it could be that. I don't know. But it's like, that's reality. So it's like, I think that it's important that people that might, because most people, of course, only see me in these videos. They wouldn't see me outside of this, and they may be comparing themselves, as many people do, to people's highlights on social media of like, oh wow, like this person looks like this, and I don't look like this. I don't look like this outside the gym. Neither do I. It's important that people are aware. I don't in any way look like a lifter outside of the gym, and like just comparing yourself, I guess, again, to people's, not that I like accentuate lighting and do all these angles and like I don't do that, but it's like you just can't compare yourself to like the social media footage of what you're seeing, like people lifting and stuff. Of course their muscles are going to look fuller, of course all this and the other thing. I don't at all look like this. I just look like a regular person. So people, I know, I reminder for myself as well, gotta stop comparing yourself to the highlights of people on social media. Not that I really browse social media much anymore. Like I'm not on Instagram or TikTok or anything like that. I still watch, like, of course I watch Will Tennyson, but he's also very honest about this stuff as well. So I don't really feel like he sets any like unrealistic standards as to what you should try to strive for. I feel like it's very, very realistic what he presents. And because I really appreciate that honesty in him, I feel like, well, I should do that too, because I do think it's important for anybody that watches these videos to know, like, don't compare yourself to things that just, it's just not the day-to-day, the reality. And I guess on that note too, I also want to touch on something because I'm pretty sure people are going to leave like comments about it anyway. I know I have lordosis. I don't know if I pronounced that perfectly. I know I have sway back. I know I have this. I get a lot of comments about it. And it's like, I know that I have it. I've had it since I was a very young girl. I've seen myself in pictures like in swimsuits when I was like not even a teenager yet. And I had it then. And it only got worse after I had a child because of the damage to like my abdominal tissue and stuff like that. It only got worse. And it's like, I can't make it go away. I mean, yes, I've gone to physio. Yes, I try to do corrective things. I do a lot of mobility. I do a lot of yoga. I do a lot of these like strengthening and rehab type thing. I put a ton of effort into that stuff on like a daily basis. It will never go away. But I also want people to know that like I'm not hurt. It doesn't hurt me like at all. I don't have any lower back pain. That's one thing. I have never had any issues with lower back pain. I don't feel lower back issues during my workouts. I don't feel them after my workouts. I don't wake up like, oh dear God, what did I do yesterday? My pressing doesn't aggravate me. Neither does my lower body days. Like in absolutely no way at all is it hurting. And that like I try my best, but I honestly, I can't make it go away. So I just kind of wanted to throw that disclaimer in there because I know, again, people really like to nitpick about certain things like that. Honestly, I can't fix it, y'all. I'm sorry. Like I don't have a perfect body. That's the whole point of the video. I don't, not in these videos, not in real life. And it's just who I am. You know, we all have flaws. And it, you know, you can't beat yourself up 24/7 because of them, because that's what a waste of a life. Anyways, thanks for watching today. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Bye.